Hello, thanks for joining me for another review. Right, today we're going to southwest England, down in Cornwall, Truro in Cornwall, and from the Skinner's Brewery. This is, as you can see, Betty's Stogs. It's a Brazen Cornish Bitter, coming in at 4% ABV and 37 IBUs. So, I think the label has changed. I think I've had it once since this label has been in production. I do remember it being a different label about 3 or 4 years ago. Been down to Cornwall a few times and had it on cask down there, really good. I was silly, I've actually went down to St Mary's. I've had this right out 20 odd miles offshore on the little archipelago there, and it was fantastic on cask. So yeah, 4% ABV, 37 IBU, bitter. So, there's the bottle cap. Purchased this beer in Asda, part of their 4 beers for £6. So yeah, I've had this beer a few times. It's been in the fridge about a day. Not much smoke on the opening. Let's put it in the glass then. Try and generate a little bit of that head there. Right, so we've got like just off white, a quarter of a finger of pure white, sort of thin laid head, gentle carbonation running up through the beer, as you can see just underneath the headline there. Kind of a coppery amber colour, you can see through the beer. So let's get an aroma. Smells like traditional British hops. Slight kind of bready maltiness going on there. Hedgerow fruit, kind of juicy berry. Yeah, smells pretty standard aroma of a nice English style bitter. Let's give it a try. Cheers. Oh. There's one thing that I'm picking up. I'll just have another go. It's got a nice kind of sweetish, fruity kind of front end with that bready, biscuity kind of malt. Then it goes into this quiet spur, and there's quite a bit of bitterness on the back end I'm picking up. I know it's only, I can't remember what I said now, 37 was it? It was on the bottle. 37 IBUs, so sometimes these lower ABV, these lower IBU beers, the bittering units as we call it, the international bittering units, so sometimes they could be like 70 and it's like, wow, that doesn't taste too bitter. But then other times, I just for me personally, it's kind of like, oh, that's a 20 or a 30, and it's like, what? That you know, kind of role reversal sometimes with beers. Maybe it's just the way it's been brewed, or maybe it's a slight kind of balance thing. I don't know. I do like a nice bitter though. Yeah, nice maltiness. Hedgerow fruits, slight apple cory thing going on again. That sign kind of apple acidity that I sometimes, well, more often not pick out on these kind of traditional British hops. It's a little bit kind of floral, almost herbal. Getting back to it, the main thing I'm picking up about this beer is the real quality of the water that they've used in this. Having been down to Cornwall a few times, they get quite a lot of rain. Real kind of red soil with rock as well. It's quite a jagged coastline down in the southwest, if you didn't know. But yeah, really nice beer. Could definitely session this, and have done in the past, about 4 or 5 years ago, whenever it was. Yeah, lovely beer. Available in, certainly in Asda. I'm not sure about other supermarkets, but it's certainly in Asda. It's very pleasant indeed. Trying to find out what hops are in this. Let's have a quick look. Okay. The hops are, it's brewed firstly with Cornish malted barley and wheat. I've got a burp there, it's stuck. Sorry about that. It's going to come mid-sentence. No, it didn't come before, excuse me. Hops are Aurora, North Down, and I can never pronounce this, which is what a shock. Celelia, Celeia. So you're probably shouting on the screen. So that hop. So yeah, just one of them easy drinking chug back beers. It's got a little bit of flavour going on, keep you interested. But yeah, this is one of them almost like non-thinking beers. You can just throw back, have a chat with your mate, think, oh, that's a nice beer. One of them, oh, do you want another, Craig, or whatever? Yeah, I'll have another one. You know, it's that kind of thing. You're just chatting away, and before you know it, you need another beer. Excuse me. So this brewery's been going since 1997. There's quite a bit of information about this beer on the back, but it's also online. So what I'll do, I'll post all that down below. If you want to know more about the brewery, etc., then it's all the links down below. So yeah, 500ml bottle. Before I go into a rating, I'll give you the date. Best before the end of, so what would that be? The 2nd of August of 2018. So there you go. Also the artwork is by a guy called Nick Beeringer. I'm probably butchering your surname up, Nick, I'm sorry. But anyway, yeah, cracking bit of artwork there. And the storyline is generally about old Betty there. I know. Cracking stuff back in the day. Right, one more sip then. I'll give it a rating and clear off. Yeah, it's quite sweet actually. There is a nice bitterness coming through just to balance it out, but generally that initial sweetness is, it's quite nice, quite refreshing beer. I like that enough to give that 7 out of 10. 7 out of 10 from me. If you've had this one before from the Skinner's Brewery down in Truro in Cornwall, let me know what you think. This is their Betty Stogs, get it right. Yeah, not bad. 4% English style bitter. Thanks for watching then, and I will see you on the next review. Cheers.